typically how that works is when you search for a specific keyword. So for example, we search for Greeley White and Fort Myers. You can see here, the intent of the user is that Google assumed that this user is looking for Greeley White boats in Fort Myers. So it's going to show all the dealers that associate with that. And based on that result, you can see what we call the tweetpack in Google. There are the ads. You see where the ads are. It's always that have that little ads icon in front of it. There's the map as well, where sometimes Google put the map right in between the ads and organic. And then there is the organic piece. Or the organic piece starts from here in the bottom. And the organic piece has to do with the SEO work that you put in. And this is what you pay for when someone click on this. And this is where your reputation, your Google business profile come to play inside the map. Our question here, does SEO still matter? SEO will continue to be one of the most dominant and very cost-effective marketing piece out there, period. And the reason for that, I use this analogy all the time. If you think about SEO, which is search engine optimization, and SEO has breakdown into those three pieces. It's really, there's the technical SEO that has to do with how your website is built, or the structure of the website, the speed of the website, is it optimized? And then there is the local SEO that has to do with the Google Maps, and where you are showing on the maps, the different reviews that you have, and the different citation you have come back to your website. That has to do with the local. And then you get the organic SEO itself, which has to do with the backlinks, meaning the different links that you get from other people that make Google think that you are relevant. In addition to that, you also have different type of content you're trying to rank for. So for example, if you are a boat dealer that carries, let's say Greeley White, as an example, you carry Greeley White Freedom 375. Well, you could have a page on your website, not the inventory page itself, but a page that's dedicated to talk about just that model, Greeley White Freedom 375, and then you just talk about that. So, and you answer questions within that page. And this is what they call, sometimes you might hear people refer to the anchor page or the pillar page for that specific piece of content. And usually this is a longer piece of content than anything. It's not a 400 words page. It's usually a 1,000 words page. It details out that specific product. That is organic SEO, where you're trying to work on that page to get ranked for. And typically what you want to do for that page is to categorize that page within your website so that Google can separate that page from a pillar page versus the inventory page, because you're going to have an inventory page that has that same information. And what happens when you have duplicate information on your website, Google doesn't like that. You can get bumped down, get punished for that. So the best way to avoid it is to make sure you use what they call a schema within the page. So you can tell Google, hey, this page here is a inventory page. And sometimes it changed. Sometimes this thing is not even available anymore. Sometimes it is, but it's just an inventory product that's been available for sale. Whereas this page here, the pillar page, the corner page, the detail page, is just a page that I want user to come to so I can answer the question for that specific product, if that makes sense. And that is how you create a good organic SEO framework.